You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts now.
All right, guys, we're going to be talking about the World Series. If you are Rob Manfred and MLB, you cannot be happy with the data that we actually got from this World Series. The ratings are an unmitigated disaster. Now, the matchup is between the Texas Rangers and the Arizona Diamondbacks. Now, the Diamondbacks did not win a lot of games at all. I mean, in the regular season, the Diamondbacks only won 84 games, but here they are. They're in the Fall Classic. The Rangers, they won 90 games, but the Rangers actually had an opportunity to win the division on the final day of the season, but they collapsed and the Astros ended up winning the division. Now, of course, you guys know that the Rangers ended up beating the Astros in Game 7 of the ALCS. Also, the Diamondbacks, they beat Philadelphia in 7 games as well. We were that close, guys, to having a repeat of the World Series from last year between the Astros and the Phillies. And I'm pretty sure Major League Baseball would have been much happier with that. We didn't get that because both the Astros and the Phillies both blew 3-2 series leads. Well, let's go ahead and get into it, guys, because also, by the way, MLB caught some flack for the wild card round now. It was kind of extended, and teams that won a bunch of games, they ended up having a lot of days off, and a lot of those teams actually lost, except for the Astros. So look over here on the standings here. Baltimore lost in their first series. They won 101 games. Atlanta had the best record in the league, won 104 games. They got eliminated in the first round. And the Dodgers, 100 wins, eliminated in the first round. Maybe that actually played a bit of a factor. I'm pretty sure that the ratings for the World Series would have been bigger. Let's say if it was the Braves and the Astros, because you guys know in 2021, the Braves actually defeated the Astros in 6 games. And a lot of people were actually celebrating that the Braves actually won because the whole thing with the name and all that other stuff like that. And also Atlanta losing the All-Star game because of voting. Okay. But let's go ahead and get into the numbers of this World Series because it is all-time bad. So look here on the Daily Mail. World Series TV ratings continue to get worse, with games 2 and 3 consecutively breaking the mark for least watched Fall Classic matchup. Now, when Game 1 happened, that was the worst Game 1, ratings-wise, of all time. Game 2 came around and said, hold up, hold my beer. Game 3 comes along, and they say, hold my beer as well. Each game, fewer and fewer and fewer people are actually watching the game. It is that bad, guys. So let's read this. The ratings for the 2023 World Series between the Arizona Diamondbacks and Texas Rangers continue to go down with each passing game. Now, just so you guys know, last night, the Rangers ended up winning Game 4, 11-7, and it wasn't that close. It was really a blowout, and they are 1 win away from the World Series. But anyway, the record for the least watched World Series game was shattered by Saturday's Game 2, then Game 3 on Monday. Sports TV ratings reported an average of 8.13 million viewers for Fox's Game 3 coverage, making Game 2 a short-term record holder with 8.15 million. The series opener also ranked as the least watched World Series Game 1 with 9.17 million viewers, according to Sports Media Watch. The feat was previously held by the 2020 Bubble World Series between the Los Angeles Dodgers and Tampa Bay Rays at the height of the pandemic, which garnered 9.35 million viewers. Guys, even the NBA has actually done better ratings-wise than their bubble championship in 2020. MLB, this is a major problem right here. You can't even beat the bubble in 2020. I didn't even watch the World Series in the bubble. I've checked out some of this World Series. I have. And also, to make things worse, the ALCS MVP, Adolis Garcia, out the rest of the series with an injury. Man, that is really, really bad. It goes on here. It says 2 key factors to the lack of attention are the small market teams and absence of star power. Now, I got to admit, that really isn't star power. Like last year, you had Bryce Harper for the Phillies, and with the Astros, you got stars everywhere. You got Yordan Alvarez, who was a monster. He hit that monster 3-run homer in Game 6 for the Astros to win the World Series, and of course, Jose Altuve. And then at that, the Astros they've been to 4 World Series. But in this case right here, not too many players you can actually name on either one of these teams. It's unfortunate. So only diehard baseball fans are actually going to watch this, but there's no players to actually attract any type of normies to go out there and watch this World Series. It's sad, man. It really is, because tell you the truth, man, Adolis Garcia, man, just crushed it in the ALCS. Also, I believe he had a big home run in I think it was game 2. Game 1. I believe he hit the home run to actually allow them to win game 1. I mean, if you didn't know who Adolis Garcia was, now you know. But unfortunately, you can't see him. You can't see him because he's hurt. This is bad. This is really bad, guys. I don't know what the ratings are going to be for game 4. I'm willing to bet that more people now have checked out when you see each game declining like that. And it's a potential series clincher in game number 5. It's going to be on the road. It's actually going to be in Arizona still. But I don't think anybody's going to watch that either. I guess the best hope for MLB is actually if this series goes 7 games. 7 games. Game 7 can actually get people to watch probably. But I don't think it's going to happen. I think that the Rangers, they're either going to win tonight or they're going to win in game 6. But something is telling me, man, they're going to finish off Arizona tonight. And nobody's going to watch it. Sad, man. But that's just the way it is, man. That's just the way it is. Can't even beat the bubble. Man, that's so horrible. That's just my thoughts on this. What do you guys think of this? Black and white sports fans, let us know what you think about all this in the comments. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. And we'll catch you next time.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.